Hello, good morning, traders. Welcome back to Forex Black Box channel. Um, it's Friday, just a busy day as usual. Disclaimer: risk, high risk disclaimer here, guys. Trading carry high level of risk. You may lose all your investment at once, and you can lose it in a few days. You hear the club of 90 days, 90 trade, 90 clubs. So don't be a member of this club. You just to do 2% each time you trade. If you lose at 2%, you still have 98% to continue trading in this industry. So when you trade, be careful how much you risk in. Don't risk everything at once. Don't be attracted by a position or something like that. Okay, that's out of the way. Get that out of the way. Have a look on the stock at the moment. We see in the morning S&P 500 showing pullback or kind of uh, about 35% high. I don't know why I did this anyway. So yeah, you can see that the stock kind of pulling back on the S&P 500. World stock itself, it's down today since Asia. We look in that Asia is down. We come back to US, no open yet. So we'll see how it's gonna go here today. Whether or not we'll come back up a little bit percentage, then we'll really sink in with the rest of the globe by Monday or Sunday night. That's let's see what's the full stock list. Okay, just as a full stock list really, but that's only S&P 500 itself sectors. So yeah, I don't see much of you here, so probably I will be quick. Jump to Forex. US dollars, you can see is green a little bit. Safe haven is money flying to the US dollar and gold and yen. Swiss, but we look at that Swiss is down actually. The weakest one is Swiss. The weakest currency is Swiss. The strongest currency is CAD. We will have a look. Probably oil is going up. Where is oil? Here we go. We see oil up £1, $1 and a half overnight, I think. Bitcoin down about today 0.19%. So oil is like a half, no, not even half percent, 0.18% higher than yesterday. So yeah, pound USD is kind of pulled back day to day, but it did really well yesterday, and I took some profit out. We'll talk about that shortly. Let's look here quickly. That's a 5 minute. If we look on the daily itself, that's a daily view. Hourly, daily, weekly. Weekly is bound is more stronger. I will show you later. Performance. If you look on the daily performance, as you can see, which one's the highest percentage? It's 41% is the Bitcoin up on the day. Weekly, pound is the strongest over the week. Today's Friday, so it will count today half day yet. We will still have to finish the rest of the day, and we'll come back here and we'll look which one was stronger and the weakest. You can see that pound is strongest, euro is the weakest. We have some euro news at 10, like 5 minutes ago, and it was okay, but it's low impact news anyway, so it's not going to move the market. I don't expect it. I didn't even check it. Swiss, the next in the line, weakest, then yen, then the strongest Aussie. That's in because S&P 500 was up and New Zealand as well, and CAD following oil. But pound itself alone, standalone, there's a reason for pound going up back up is technical analysis itself indicating that pound will continue the momentum up. We pushed up, consolidate a little bit, then we pushed another high, and we're coming back, consolidate, and we're trying to push high again. So the trend is still up for me, and I talked about it many times, but I'm sure some traders I think that pound is gonna go down. Don't think, see what the chart's telling you, and the chart is you only need a chart. You don't need news or anything like that. Seriously, because the chart is giving you all the information, the price, everything is priced in. Happy Friday, Oleg. Thank you very much. Yes, it's amazing to see the day close today, and I'm just relaxed over the weekend. I don't have to check anything. It's like it's a weekend work job, So calendar, as I talked about it, here you go. We have a low impact news. Really is not a big mover, but the next one is 1:30 p.m. London time. Core retail sell in months and months as well. So we'll see how that gonna go. The expectation is a little bit changes at the first one. So let's see where we are in the map. So last month was high than expected. Then probably this month the expectation is low a little bit as a pullback. So probably gonna see at last month's point 0.4. Let's see how it's gonna work out today. We're gonna move the dollar and the stock because the stock is gonna react as well. So watch out for it. I've got a couple same expectation last month and this month. So I expect it to be not a big mover really. So there's no not much of momentum going on in this news. So just ignore it for now. I mean not ignoring it, but yeah, if you look to the chart, you will know where the price going before the starting of the news itself. So look that we're looking that the rest of the day is going to be only USD news. We had the last news here, which is Europe. Nothing for pound today, but pound pulling back. Yesterday, pound was pushing back up nicely as I expected. Okay, yesterday I saw I like it. I like the pound to break this high. I will just touch it and hold on it, which he did indeed. That's indicating that we still going up. The previous 1, 2, 3 days bull breakout. As you can see, the bulls taking in control of the currencies. So I expect that to continue up today to try to test these highs. If that's the case, that would be great. I already closed some positions yesterday night to get some profit and readjust. I already put some limit orders below down there across the pairs. So I will just mention it inside my review itself. Euro, as you can see, uh, this was a pair signal, pair flag, you could call it, and we broke below here. Then we continue retesting, coming back down nicely. I retest again and coming back down nicely. So Euro is gonna keep going down. I don't see it coming up for any reason at the moment. They're losing one member, big member, which is UK. So by the end of the year, euro is going to be like equal to dollar. So I think it's going down further and further. I recommend that don't buy euro for any reason, not even against the dollar or yen or I don't know. Well, it's not attractive currencies anyway. It doesn't move much, and yeah, just to trade the best horse, which is the pound. Pound is running really nicely. You can see the difference. When pound goes somewhere, they hold. Here, it just kind of uncertainty all the time. Is like heart attack signaling. The last few days, anyway, we can see that we're holding down momentum. We keep holding down here. We keep holding down. The bears is holding their positions. They expect more to it. And the last few candles here, last couple days, you see that is strong momentum coming down. Probably today is only just a pullback, bears flag, and continue back more lower. So watch out for that. That's the index. That's telling you how euro does across the pairs. Not only one current pair. I mean, not only these two together. No, that's everything else is calculated and give you a filtered picture where we are at the moment, according to the rest of the currencies. Dollar itself here as well had a few 1, 2, 3 days momentum, and the fourth days just lost a little bit, and we're coming back down. We have holding area here for now. I think that's going to continue back down to the next level of support. We will cross the moving average and we're probably going to test this high or probably the body itself as well. So that looks like they wanted to go down. We will see. Anyway, we have some news coming in. So we've got some support coming in a way. And if we come below the moving average and retest and go down, then indicating that dollar actually want to go low a little bit. Uh, What a nice move here on yuan itself. Keep pushing up for a while, and after that we have a big pair day. Come to support and start isolating here. Coming back up again. It couldn't break higher, then it kind of isolated here now. We are at the top of the moving average, so we will see how yen wants to do. Stock all-time highs and yen not all-time highs or anything, just holding its level. So that's indicating still investors that wanted to have their safe haven position holding for now. They speculating that the stock could drop because of coronavirus and all stuff going around. So is it due pullback anyway? So I guess that's why Ian is holding at the moment. Let's see. So far, we kind of funneling here. See where we're gonna go from here. We would like to see breakout and hold, or go low and hold, or if you just give you spike. My expectation is if you break out and go down, then that's the breakout, fake out. So it's like one, two, three heads and continuation to the moment down. If the stock keep going up, which is I think it will. We'll have to see some bull bags and some taking a rest and break and continue back up. The next level is about 400. I'll show you later on in S&P 500 future contracts. Uh, New Zealand can see that come back up here because all-time highs is pushing. The stock is pushing up. Also here, Aussie. I'll do these two together. They're related. So we kind of making new lower lows here. Higher highs kind of expanding. So we will see where we will do. Where we're going to do. We are right in the middle of these two swings. So we have one momentum up here, one expanding down, one expanding up. Probably we're gonna do this again, and we'll do three legs. We will see the three legs if any uh, breakout of uh, bulls want to take over. So if that's the case, that's mean the stock going up. So keep counting on this stuff because if these two they start to move in certain direction, and you look to the yen as well going down, then expectation is the stock going up. Otherwise, the opposite of it, it's going down. If the stock going down, they're going down. If the stock going up, they go up. If the stock going down, this is going up. Other way around as well. CAD, you can see that we broke that high. I did mention that we're gonna break this high. I said that CAD looks like he wanted to break higher today. Look, the momentum is up. We have one, two, three days bulls, bull back, another one, two, bull back, probably one. We're gonna see this one how far he wanted to go, probably up to here. The next drop area here, which is interesting. We got a lot of closes here at this level, so probably we're gonna spike up here today, and we'll come back to the lows of it. So that's my expectation. But probably from next week, we're gonna see a rotation for pullback. If you come up here, rotate and continue back up, try to break these highs. That will indicate oil actually is up. So you need to watch out for oil. Swiss, you can see trying to test the bottoms now. One left head, right shoulder, and we're coming back down. That looks a strong momentum coming back down. We have the last 3 days red. One, two, three, and the fourth day is already at the bottom of it. Looks like we want to retest this level. Probably gonna break out and we'll come back up again and we'll break low a little bit more. We will be looking for this level to be tested in the coming days. That's a daily view, by the way. If you didn't notice, that's only daily view, guys. So I know it's not saying somewhere here, but that's the daily view. Um, so what we have here, look, we have come back down to moving average, hold this level and break lower. So I expect the same thing coming back up here to test the moving average, and we keep going lower until we meet this level. Then head and shoulder has been completed in the bigger time frame. You can see it's going to go lower. So that's the level where I'm looking for Swiss to come back down and touch it in the next few days. Okay, that's the indexes. You can see that if we quick check which one is going up. The previous day, we always look to the previous day. The last candle is green here. That was red, and we broke higher above it. Same thing happened here. So this is up, up, and this is sideways. Really, still kind of like nowhere. Just watch the stock how it's gonna do. Same thing here. That look like rotation. If today we have a green day, probably we're gonna continue back up on USD. Same goes here. We gonna hold a little bit, maybe pull back and continue back down. So overall, pound is the best currency to trade against whoever suits you here. You can long Swiss, you can long New Zealand, which is very good. Already done that and really come back up strong. And you can long yen as well. So you can long bound against all of them. It's quite interesting. Let's have a look. So S&P 500, so you can see that did yesterday, last night, it did over all-time highs again. You know, kind of slowly going up. So you make a new one, pull back, make another one, pull back, quick pull back, and coming back up. So I think this momentum is going to continue up. Looks strong. We only have 1, 2, 3 days green, and the fourth day just pull back, just a spike all the way down to the previous lows, even to that candle. We hold a little bit here, and we let's see how it's gonna do today. Whether or not we're gonna do 1, 2, 3 small channel here, we'll see where we're gonna go from here. If we put these all together, it's kind of angled, so at the same time, we'd like to see some playing here. Probably is gonna do that. Try to break higher next, but it's just isolating next to the all-time highs. So that's indicating that's really they wanted to go, but they worry about to invest in the wrong time because coronavirus is still out there and it's still strong. So we'll see one week here, probably gonna see another week. So that could be indecision on going on here today. It's too early to decide since we know in US session yet. It's going to be 2:30 UK time. The one that's the stock, the uh, flow of money will come into the market, and we'll see where the majority wanted to do today, whether or not the bulls are more stronger than bears or the bears more stronger than bulls. We had trial here yesterday of the bears to take over, but bulls pushed back all the way up to close to the close, to the opening of the day, and we close kind of like shooting star, whatever you want to call it, a hammer. But that's indicating that still indecision going on. Bears push it back down, bulls push it back up, and we're gonna see the same scenario here today. So wait for US to open, and we'll see from there. On the other hand, gold still doesn't want to break this trend line. We have this trend here, one, two touches here, three, close below it, touch it and go down, then touch that close here. Okay, this point, bounce from here, try to make a new high. Just it's not good enough. It's not strong. There's no momentum going on. So if you're long in gold, I reckon that you make your decision today. See where you want to go out, the exit of the trade or not. Because so far we can't close above this moving this trend line. That's indicating that could be only resistant for it. But how many times we tried already? Could break today if we see a pullback on the stock and hold. So if the stock hold, if you go down today and hold this level, maybe lower, I think that's what's gonna happen. Can go a little bit lower and hold and close the day here, right there, because this support here, I think we will see it sometime soon. We're gonna be tested, so could be today, test it and bounce on Sunday morning or over the weekend. But coronavirus, I don't recommend that you risk any stock trading overnight, especially stock or currencies, especially yen. If you think you shorted yen and anything go wrong over the weekend, yen will be stronger and you left your position to a high risk, especially coronavirus and all the stuff going on these days. So I reckon that you don't leave any open positions unless it's very small and you don't really, if you go 500 bips, you're not going to be scared of it. So watch out for gold. I think that's the maximum it can go. If you touch it today, it could just touch it and hold because there's no any clear direction for it yet. It tried to break here before, it couldn't come back down, test the support, coming back up again, bulls try to push it. But the momentum of the bulls here, 1, 2, 3, 4 days to bull back, coming back green day yesterday was good. See how today is gonna play. So I'm just it's a good to buy if you want to invest for long term. If you leave your stop loss below there, you take profit will be like there. If that's a long term, that's fine. But you can see that we're losing kind of momentum. We have a wicks here, wicks, and we come back again. So it's not very clear where we want to go from here. I reckon that this will be reacting to the stock. So if the stock were to go down, then it's going to go up. The stock is holding position. We're still stuck here. So you make your mind up about this. Dollar indexes, as you can see, that we're moving really high. We had momentum, another one, and this is a big one. Look for rotation. And if you see more red candles on the day, we will see that momentum it will come back down. I'm looking for it to come back down to this level, at least, to do rotation like this one here. It's gonna be strong. There's gonna be some news to push it down quickly. Then the bulls will try to push it back up again. Okay. I don't see much of people, so I'm gonna be quick, guys. If you have any question, leave it in the comment. And if that your first time here, please subscribe, likes, and leave a comment, and so I can reply back to you. If you're new, subscribe. That would be great to help the channel to grow. US yen. Okay, this is a little bit tricky one here because this one come back up, come back down quickly, and back up again. It's like there's no really a good trade unless you want to trade that range. We're kind of funneling now, as I said yesterday. It's like a funnel or triangle. So we'll see. I think that's time to sell. Okay. I have to qualify to be a seller, so I have to check how yen doing and how USD you're doing in the indexes. If I want to sell this pair, looks like good seller, but on the daily you can see that a lot of wicks, and we're on top of a channel of a triangle. Okay, so I think that's you should wait today. You don't have to trade it, but it's like isolating here, consolidating here for a few days now. It doesn't want to. I don't know where it wanted to go, but it looks like we will go down to test this low of that triangle, then we'll come back up again, do that funneling, then we'll see some breakout either from other side at the end, which is going to be a few days ahead. So if you, I don't know why I would put my money on USD. It can go up or down anytime, and yen, safe haven for stock. I rather trade pound, but I sometimes I analyze it for other people because I know some other people they like to trade it, but that's the case now. We're at the top of the triangle. We broke up, we broke just quickly, and we'll come back inside again. Probably gonna touch it here, and we'll continue back down. If that's the case, we already done it, I think, and we're gonna go down now. So this momentum down to that day low or that day close. The low or the close where you're looking for your target. That spike or that close which is matching with that spike up here. So 1 point here, 1 point here, and we'll see if it touch that one as well. Okay, pound USD, a nice momentum back up to pound at pound USD. We'll see how is pound USD gonna do today. Cable, we can at this level now. We're inside. Oh, see, I did this. So I have a little bit of cold. I think my voice is a little bit weird. We broke out here quickly, and we looking to go back up again. Now we have 1, 2, 3, 4 days green. Probably today gonna be indecision. I already took some profit at this point high. Took some profit on yen. I'm out of yen. I'm out of some New Zealand, pound New Zealand, out of pound USD. And I put limit order at this high, the high candle. Make it symbol to see. Okay, so I exit my position. I still have 1, 2, 3 position. There's one position here I didn't want to close it even. I just left it open, and I left one position here. So what I did close, I closed one here, and one was there as well. So I've got six, I think six trades. I'm sure I'll have a lot of trades open, but I already closed some for profit, and I've just re-entered here limit order. Whether or not I'm gonna be filled today or not, I don't mind. But I think that day is gonna be pullback and come back up again, and we should see another 2 green days in the future. Why? Because we're gonna like bears will like to push it all the way up here since they invest on it, and that momentum the last day yesterday was green nicely pushing up. So they could be in decision, could go down a little bit and close. Then Monday probably we will see the continuation of this move. And this is all to do down momentum here, I can see, but we kind of in a narrow channel. This is accounts as a double bottom. If we keep going, we have a nice momentum going on the daily, which is great. I like it to see it more up to this level nearby. My all my take profit it will be around this level for now because this is the top of the channel. Possible isolation here. Then I will see pullback how it's gonna do. If it's stronger momentum pullback down, I will be shorting it, and if it's less momentum, just as a pullback, I will be starting buying more to the continuation up. Uh, and we finally went down on this pair, come back down to the last leg down, come back up. That's euro u pound. We touch it here, yeah, almost, but we break this spike down. We close below it and we touch the bottom. So this is really strong momentum. That's indicating euro is really weak. So this is a very interesting momentum here. We'll see what we're gonna do here. I think we're gonna break a little bit low. We're gonna break this one by a green candle, the red candle, then we will start push back up again. But it's still holding down this momentum. So if you want to resell this one, wait for the pullback. Wait, let it break down and see how the bears reacting, bulls reacting, whether or not you want to continue this down or not. Because without breaking this level, we're still in nowhere. If you want to short here, it's too late. If you want to long here, you're gambling because you don't know what you're doing, whether or not this bear want to go back up or is going to drop more. So wait for it to break and see how the pullback behaving. You pullback the first level of pullback. If you come back to this trend line here, then you can short it again for retest third leg. Otherwise, stay away from this pair. It's not necessary now. It's going to be very volatile soon when we leave completely in 2021, and it's going to really move a lot because we will be trading against euro for the best prices and stuff like that. So it's going to affect the delivery in the it's going to affect a lot of stuff down the line. So we're not part of Europe anymore. I exit all my position here on yen, pound yen yesterday. As soon as it touched these highs, I talked about it. I exit that. I was long here and I exited here and I put limit order at this high for pullback today. Hopefully we'll trigger, then we'll continue back up to these highs. We'll see how yen and stock gonna do today. If I think stock is getting weaker just for today, I don't know. Maybe I should close this trade and open it Monday. This is a limited order, so limit order. I could close it and wait for Monday because if anything go wrong in the coronavirus, and we can see this pair going really farther down. So I will see later how the S&P 500 play today. So far we have 1, 2, 3 days strong momentum. Probably gonna be this bull back today, and we will see if we want to continue back up next week. We're looking for these highs here. That's the target, next target. If we look here, we have like a double top. We'll break bears, momentum down, spikes, come back up, quick rotation, come back up again. Quick rotation is all to do with the coronavirus and yen momentum. And that's why this pair is moving that way. It doesn't move the same as cable. It's different because it's not affected by the stock yen. So pound USD is different than pound yen basically. But when pound gets strong, they will push this pair up as well. Pound getting weaker will push it down. So overall, okay. I've got some position here as well, pound Aussie. I already exit some, and I'm not adding any more, waiting for it to come back a little bit because I think the stock is due to push higher. I think with S&P 500 starting to pushing back higher, I will see this pair going more lower. So far, we complete this pattern. I'm gonna just leave it for a reference because as soon as we really complete it, even more than completion, so that was like a while back, but still, I'm still expecting pound Aussie to come back up to these levels. The reason being is If the stock wanted to pull back, which is anything can happen, we'll see this pair coming back up strong. And the probability is the coronavirus is still strong, and we kind of keep trending up more than other viruses out there. I think is the death is getting increased. Sadly, they keep going up. So I think we're gonna see some dark side this year. 2020 is not gonna be great. So I think the stock is gonna go down soon, but it's holding this level now. If that's the case, I think Bound Aussie is gonna continue back up. But don't buy it now if you're not in the market yet. So just wait for next week. Okay. Same goes here. When it went down, come back up. You see that is a consolidation here. We have the same story here. The same here. Bulls and bears, they're fighting. We are right in the middle of it. I already took some profit. I've got some more positions here. I left it for over the weekend. I think we'll retest this level. We'll go three tops. One, two, three. Probably gonna break this high. We can see that cup and candle shape. So this is gonna break higher. I've got some targets somewhere up there, but I don't want to keep risking so much, especially in pound and stock assets. So I think my target, I will just, if it touches level sometime soon, I will close it for rotation and buy more. See if it was or not want to go back up or not. But that's my target ultimately. I moved to all. I used to leave it 2.10. I left three levels here, but I think I'm gonna move it just around here. I want to clear this pair for now. Kind of like reduce your risk. Cat as well. You see that a nice come back down and we'll break this. That's bullish momentum going on yesterday. We broke a few days, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days highs. Today's a pullback rotated, and I already put some position here. I think I'm big get filled now. I already took some position off the market when it touches highs. I still have one here open. However, I bought another one here and I bought one in the middle of that range for rotation and continuation back up. My ultimate take profit will be at these highs. So far, we're doing high highs, high lows. If you're wondering why I'm long on this pair, because we are inside a channel. So far, we holding this level very nicely. We broke high now for pullback momentum and for continuation back up to this level at least. But I think it's going to go higher to that channel itself, which is can touch you here if the days, if that happen in a few days. We're coming back up to here. If you look at it, you see like a momentum. So many ways you can see it, but the most important part is which one is the strongest, which one is winning the day. Here we see the bulls is actually stronger than pairs. We killed everyone here. I said that I told you that yesterday. I said there's a lot of buy stops here, and if we touch this level, we're gonna accelerate all the way up to these highs, which is indeed what happened. And now we're coming back again to the same level, which I put some long position. That's count as a pullback for continuation back up because the momentum is up. Okay. Overall, we're doing high, high, high lows. Okay. That's qualify me to trade this pair on the long side. Pound Swiss, same. We broke highs here. There's a lot of stop losses above these levels across all band pairs. So far we are still inside this channel. It's not a channel sideways, you call it. But the momentum is more stronger here. See that rotation come back up. Here's like kind of sideways a little bit, drop down quickly and come back up. You don't have to trade this pair itself. We can just choose something easier to trade. This one is kind of like sideways now. This one will be affected by the stock risk off or on and by pound. So I don't trade it anyway. I just doing it with you guys because maybe someone of you want to trade it, but expectation is bull back to this level and continue back up the next support area, which is here. So probably if we see that one spike down today, jump, just bounce quickly back up, that will be a great indication this is a good support. There's actually a lot of bulls waiting down here to add to their position for continuation back up to at least test this trend line, see how it's going to behave when it touches that trend line again. Okay, guys, I think that's it for the day and for the week. Um, Thank you very much, and I hope that everyone doing nice trades and pips. I hope I'm helping a lot of you. And if you're new, please subscribe, like, and leave a comment. And other than that, you have a beautiful day today, and good luck for today. And I'll see you next week. Take care, guys. Thanks. Bye. Nice weekend. Take care. Bye.